So I'll quickly do the single thing I've done this week. That, again, being really negative, I watched the film Ghosted this week.
Oh, I'd be desperate to hear what you had to say about this.
So, a film that stars Chris Evans, Ana de Armas, Adrian Brody, Anthony Mackie, John Cho, Sebastian Stan, and Ryan Reynolds. How can that fail?
How can it fail, Oodles?
It fucking does. It fucking does. So hard. I think it's directed by Dexter Fletcher, who did he did a bit of Bohemian Rhapsody and stuff, didn't he? And a few other things.
Eddie the Eagle.
Eddie the Eagle, he's good. He's good at what he does. I don't know where he was for this film. Fucking hell, this is absolute shite. Like, how can two of the best looking people on the planet have no sexual chemistry whatsoever?
And also, do you know what makes no sense?
Me and my wife say that all the time.
Hey!
I'm sorry, but someone like Chris Evans does not have trouble finding a date.
He is stunning. I mean, everyone in this film's gorgeous, and the
setup. The setup's just shit in it.
I'll give you the premise. Chris Evans is a farmer, right? Living with his mum and dad, and he bumps into Ana de Armas, and she buys a plant off him. I'm not joking. This is what she happens. She buys a plant off him, and she says, "Oh, I'm away most of the time." And he's like, "I'm not selling you this plant, then, because I love plants that much." And she's like, "Oh," he goes, "Take this cactus instead, because you don't have to water it as much." And then they have an argument. She says, "Your salesmanship's terrible." Turns out it's not even his cactus stall. Blah, blah, blah. And then he runs after her and says, "Do you fancy a drink?" And she's like, "Yeah, let's have a drink." They go on a date round Washington. They end up shagging. She ghosts him. Big style. He's back at home. He's like, "Oh, she's ghosted me." And do you know what his family recommend he should do? Because basically, he's left his inhaler, his asthma inhaler with her, and it's got a tile on it. You know them tiles? Or an Apple tag or whatever. It's an Apple TV film, so it's all Apple-based stuff.
Right, yeah.
AirTag. And he'll say, "Oh, I'll find out where my inhaler is. It's in London. It's in her bag." And his family say, "Why don't you go and meet her in London?" That won't be creepy. She's not been answering his texts or anything. That won't be creepy. Go and meet her in London. So this all happens right at the beginning. He goes meet her in London. Turns out she's an international super spy.
Of
and
course.
he gets embroiled in this big conspiracy. People think he's the super spy, but it turns out she's the super spy. And he's like, "I'm not supposed to be here." That kind of thing. "I'm Chris Evans. Even though I'm ripped and I look massive, I can't fight." That kind of thing. Honest to God, he's fucking shite. He's so bad. And then you've got Adrian Brody as the baddie. He's probably the best thing in it, because he is usually the best thing in things. Anthony Mackie's in it, John Cho, Sebastian Stan, Ryan Reynolds. They're in it for 2 minutes each. And it's
Oodles there spoiling more things.
I don't care. I'm saving people. Have you seen it, Stig?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, right. Well, they're in it for 2 minutes. It's shite. It's a fucking bad film. It's got no payoff. It's just beautiful people being shit.
Also, look from your description, it's failed. If the product placement has failed the concept, because
you can't use AirTags in a different country, can you?
No, not even that. An AirTag will inform someone if it's on them for like more than 20 minutes.
Yeah, but if you live in Washington, you can't AirTag somebody in London, can you?
Yeah, but it takes more than 20. It takes more than 20 minutes. Like she would have been told that she had the AirTag on her.
Yeah.
It would have popped up on her phone that says there is an AirTag.
And she's a super spy, so she should have noticed. It's just bad. It's just bad. There's a few twists and turns in it. You can see the twist coming a mile off. It's just absolute shocking. There's like the set pieces are like, which is weird because she was really good in Bond, wasn't she? It's like a little Miss Bond. She's really good, and that's what she is in this. But she's no chemistry whatsoever.